Hey, welcome to this video. In this video I will share with you some methods that are quarantine proof that will help you master your instrument. Do you get stuck all practicing by yourself, or do you not have the motivation anymore to play around on your instrument? Then this video is for you. Tip number 1. Make a list of all the songs that you want to be able to play and start with the top song that you really would like to play. Watch plenty of video tutorials on how you could possibly play this song, and also look for sheet music. It's a very easy way to keep yourself motivated if you are actually able to play a song that you like. If you get frustrated, just move on to the next one. Perhaps the level of the song that you are trying to play is a little bit too hard. No worries. You know, there will be a time if you practice enough that you will also be able to play that song that you really love. Tip number 2. Try to play melodies you know by heart. So there's melodies, songs that you know that you can sing along, but you don't know yet how to translate this knowledge into your instrument. Just sit down, start with a note, try to work your way from that note to the rest of the melody. Is the next note that you want to play a little bit higher or a little bit lower? Just play around. You will be able to figure it out eventually. And if you don't, then try tip 1 and watch plenty of YouTube videos on how to actually play that melody that you would love to play. Tip 3, it's very much related to tip 2, which is try to play along with the radio or with some other playlists like on YouTube or Spotify, and try to play notes that sound not too bad while the radio is playing. Jam along with the radio, make the radio your friend. Try to create something beautiful. You don't have to play the exact same thing as the lead vocalist, for example, is doing on the radio, but you can play supporting notes and notes that you like. Don't be disappointed if it doesn't sound as nice as you'd like the first time. It's about having fun, and that's why it's also nice if you create a playlist that you really like. You enjoy listening to that music anyway, so why not try to play along as well. Tip 4 requires some persistence on your side, but it's going to help a lot with all of the tips before. It's learning how to play the scales. Learning how to play the scales means as well learning how to play all the notes on your instrument. This is a great and a helpful way for you to figure out if songs go up and down and train your hearing. You can start with major scales or pentatonic scales. I will put some links below. This will greatly improve your ability to improvise and to create songs of your own as well. Tip 5. Learn how to play different music genres. Listen to different music genres and try to imitate the sounds that they make, the rhythms that they make, the skills that they use. By looking into different music genres, you're expanding your musical horizon and you learn something from each of the different genres. So, take a day and decide to listen to Latin music, to country music, or to rock music, to metal perhaps, to classical music. See if you can find some patterns in these music styles and if you can imitate these music styles with your instrument. Tip 6. Recording will help you create a memory for your music and will help you track your progress. So, not just the audio, I would also recommend to use the video. If you record yourself, you are hearing the sound that you make on your instrument and you have a little bit of distance to what you're doing, and you can give feedback on yourself. You can see if you are actually applying the knowledge that you have about your instrument. Do you hold your instrument in the right way? Do you have a good position? All these things you can see more clearly if you record yourself. You can also share your recordings with others to ask them to give you feedback. Tip number 7. But have you ever played some notes behind each other and you were like, whoa, that didn't sound too bad? You've just created your own song. Don't be shy to call something you've created a song, even though it's just 3 notes. You've created your own personalized song. This is a great start to your complete song. Perhaps create a beginning, a middle, and an end. Perhaps it's 2 seconds, perhaps it's 10 seconds. You can repeat it, play around with this melody, play it over and over, perhaps record it. Alright, we're at tip 8 already. Time flies by when you're having fun. Well, something that might be a little bit less fun than playing your instrument is looking into music theory. That doesn't mean that it can be very useful and that it will help you progress massively. Watch a video every once in a while about music theory and try to understand what they are saying and try to play what they are playing and try to apply what they are saying in this video. Don't be shy to consult a friend who is a little bit further with their musical theory knowledge and ask them how they think some of their knowledge might help you. Tip number 9. Play in different rooms of your house. Listen to how the sound changes in every room and how there's different kinds of reverb in each room. Tip number 10. This is the last tip that I'm gonna share with you today. It's probably the most obvious one, but you know, sometimes it takes a little bit of courage to take the first step. You can take online classes, get an online private teacher. Musicians these days often cannot perform due to the restrictions in their countries. They could use the extra buck as well. It's a win-win. So don't be shy to Google around, find some local musicians that would like to give you some online classes. Thank you for watching. I hope some of these tips will help you have a good time with your instrument, and don't be shy to switch to a different learning strategy if you're stuck or if you're bored of one of the learning methods that you're currently using. There's lots of ways to learn how to play an instrument. We are in a greenhouse right now. Why? Because we are going to grow your skills. We are in a greenhouse right now. Why? We are going to create an environment in which your skills can blossom. I'm a hobby musician myself, not a professional, but I know how to have fun with my instrument. And I'd like you to know how to have fun with your instrument as well.